Hrastnik leaves the start hut then for Dorval AM Commensal. Monika Hrastnik up in second place in Ligier, career best result for her at a UCI World Cup earlier in the year. She's got a lot of confidence from that and loves how much this place tests you as a rider, both mentally and physically.
5 seconds back for Monika Hrastnik from Slovenia on the final run today in Mont-Sainte-Anne.
This open section is where you can kind of rest a little bit, like you still have to hold the bike really hard, but you can breathe a little bit more.
You couldn't see it at home, but Miriam did do inverted commas there whenever she said rest. There's not many places to rest up on this hillside just outside Beaupré.
Racing bins coming every year in Mont-Sainte-Anne, and look at the crowd, kids, parents, grandparents, everyone is there on the side track. She got that good line there, the Miriam Nicol line that we call that.
Yeah, that's the one Miriam reckons she'd be on.
I'm not sure that the fastest one, but if it was raining really bad, I would have tried this one in semi. But like for final, I have a feeling the inside is the one to take.
Yeah, but do you really want to risk it all on one line? I remember when I raced there, I didn't want to go in that wood section, and I was like, all right, 50-50. It was so hard that I imagine today is the case too.
Miriam, we're sort of seeing it becoming a new part of this modern professional downhiller's skill set. They've got to ride the semi-finals and make those adjustments for the finals runs.
She looks good lately, like on the track. Like, I don't know if it's me, but she looks fast to me. Like she's moving.
9.9 seconds up by our screen in the booth here at the fourth split, Monika Hrastnik. So it's going well for her. This will give us our first true benchmark time then.
She did good. She did good on those wood sections. She was going quick.
Hrastnik crosses the line then 11.5 faster than Phoebe Gale, who had that crash. Veronica Widmann of Continental Nuke-Proof Factory Racing leaves the start hut.
Looking good, Veronica at the top. Really smooth. Not trying too hard, but keeping a lot of speed.
3.4 seconds faster Veronica Widmann at the first split then. So
that's quite a bit of time, I mean, on Marine, because even if the mistake was later on, then that's a good ride.
She had a good semi, and you know, I think she needed this confidence to go back.
Monika Hrastnik really the only rider down so far without crash affected runs somehow.
You're probably thinking, do I have the right tires? Do I have everything okay to be able to attack? But look like she's doing so good right now, Veronica Widmann.
Yeah, what a season Continental Nuke-Proof Factory Racing are having. All the riders up in amongst it.
A little bit harder here for her on the changing direction. Yeah, it's nice to see dust a little bit.
But it fills the tyres, doesn't it? That's the thing. These wet tyres, they arrive in the dry woods and they just get clogged really, really quickly. We've seen a lot of flat tyres, broken rims in the semi-finals as well, so wheels taking an absolute pounding here in Canada. Let's see what the second split says now as Veronica Widmann heads towards it, the Italian national champion.
Soon we will know. She has to across the ski field there, entering into that right big berm. 4.9.
4.9 for the South Tyrolean.
Now she starts to be a little bit more confident and give more. Offline a little bit there, but she didn't touch the brakes.
Absolutely superb piloting from Veronica Widmann.
Mont-Sainte-Anne is so legendary because it has a bit of a mix, and setting up the bike, like we said before, is a big challenge, so you better feel good on it.
3.7 seconds now, so she's lost a bit of time, but crucially she's still in the lead. Widmann goes for that wider line, the Miriam Nicol approved line through this section.
Yeah, she looked good on that line.
Super smooth.
Yeah, super smooth. Not even a little drift. Perfectly done there.
Tracking fantastically on that Nuke-Proof downhill bike through there.
Yeah, that line, it's like the line you have to avoid all those rocks. Those rocks are really, really slippery.
2.3 seconds now faster for Widmann.
In the green for Widmann.
This is looking good. Widmann free to go after her. On for one of her best results of the season.
Oh, that's good. She's so smooth there. Wow.
So consistent from top to bottom.
Yeah, she's never looked in trouble, has she?
No, she's definitely dominated the track today.
Veronica Widmann crosses the line and goes fastest then by 2.8 seconds. Superb run for her.
set the stall.
Oh, she's happy and she know it.
Harriet Harnden now, free to go. Trek Factory Racing star, she came down early in that semi-final session just before the rain was really at its worst.
We saw she didn't do the shark fin jump at the start and she lost a bit of time.
Yeah, like
That's
she was
an
really
important jump before the speed section.
landing-
and determine your speed on a super high speed later on.
The landing zone for that jump is horrible. It's
But
just
we're
basically a
coming
hole
into-
full of rocks.
Yeah, that's true. She's 3.1 back on split number 1.
But this section is a bit of the enduro section, so we will see what does she do.
We'll see if she's able to catch some times.
A bit tighter going in the trees, slightly lower speed but steeper, a bit like an enduro. Harnden plunges her way through there, really nicely done. Gets the chef's kiss from Cedric in the booth.
Yeah, it looks good, you know, when it's done like that. It looks amazing. Exit speed is it's what you want, really. You want to keep that bike moving.
Harriet Harnden, just one of the biggest all-round talents off-road cycling has ever seen. I think it's something like 17, 18 UK national titles. Cyclocross, cross-country, now on the downhill bike, rides enduro as well.
The exit of that wood section is so many rocks
Yeah,
there.
and it's so flat.
4.9 back for Harnden.
Harnden rounds that right-hander safely. That right-hander took out so many juniors yesterday.
Yeah, I think it's better today. At some point there is some bits that are better today.
The track gets ridden in a bit more, gets a bit wider, more options to play with. Harnden, 52.7 kilometers an hour.
Upper line there after that berm, man.
I feel nervous for the riders coming into this road.
She's 5.6 back on split number 3, but can she
5.6 back.
Can she make that rock garden perfectly though?
Makes that turn, straightens it up. Really nicely done from Harnden. Super strong, as you'd expect. Harnden then.
She knows it's the last wood, so she's going to give it 100% in the last pedaling section.
She's got some time back. She's got 7/10 back through there. So Harnden sits down, takes a breath, stands up again, goes again. Down towards the bottom of this track, 4.995 is the split.
Oh, you see, it's so hard, even for Harriet.
Won the UK national champs earlier in the year. Trek Factory Racing Gravity Star heading down towards the line. Then Harriet Harnden crosses the line and goes third fastest. That time with Veronica Widmann holding up then. There is Widmann on the hot seat. Nina Hoffmann then, so her big rival for that second spot in the overall. Woof. Back of that V10 just getting a kick through there. The rival that she came into this race competing against for second place in the overall. Marine Cabirou is down and out, so Hoffmann can let fly here.
It's so nice to see crowd all the way down at the track too, not only at the bottom, it's everywhere there.
The 26-year-old, she was many people's favourite to take the UCI World Championships in Fort William.
Different line, yep.
A track she really likes, but it didn't come together for her there, and she's focused her energy into the UCI World Cup. She won in Andorra, Pal Aronsal earlier in the year. Really nicely through there.
She's standing up a lot on the bike, you know, like she's not an aggressive position. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Big mistake out of this wood.
Yeah. Oh, whoa, whoa, she's on the limit there.
Shakes the head, doesn't like it.
I mean, like racing this truck 2 times in the same day in this condition, but she's still so fast.
6.6 seconds faster than Veronica Widmann.
She was not happy, but she did something right though.
Really, really strong upper body as she just stands so upright on the bike, tells it where it's going. Down off the Stevie Smith drop now.
Like strong, she's so strong, Nina, as well. And when she's like this, and wow, she's unbelievable.
Wow, she's pushing. That's a section where she feels good when it's going really fast.
57.2 kilometers an hour for Nina.
57.2 down the side of the hill here in Quebec.
That's fast.
That's fast. You're not hanging around at that as she heads towards this treacherous rock section that has been the undoing of so many of these elite level riders.
Oh, that's the front, but saved it. Oh, straight to the tree.
To the tree. Hoffmann off the bike. She stayed on track though. She stayed between the poles.
What?
So 8.7 fastest at the third split.
I can't imagine how hard this is to ride this
Oh,
track.
can
like in this condition.
She didn't take your line.
Down she goes in. Hoffmann, she manages largely stay upright, just stopped by that tree.
There were lots of pressure between Marin and her for
Yes.
the overall, so maybe they tried to push and
8.7
still.
at the third one. We need to see what the fourth one says
yeah.
after that big bubble on the entry.
She was 8.7.
This is where Kabiru crashed in, so Nina Hoffmann heading towards second in the UCI World Cup overall as it stands. 3.2
Oh, she's still
faster,
leading.
yeah, she still leads the way here in Mont-Sainte-Anne.
Well, the way she was charging under the chairlift, I mean, almost hitting the speed of the man.
Oh, so fast, the German national champion. She's had a great year for the Santa Cruz Syndicate.
Yeah, strong, solid year for sure.
What a season.
Nina Hoffmann off the double drop.
Whoa! Kaysen flooded! Both wheels on the front wheel!
Front wheels gone completely as she crosses the line. Nina Hoffmann 1.1 seconds faster.
So exhausted.
And she's
Congrats,
first by a
Nina.
second. By a second!
She's still.
What a run from Nina Hoffmann. Well, it had it. Oh, that should be enough for second in the UCI World Cup overall by anyone's measure. Here we go then. Hold on tight, everyone. Valentina Höll put down a serious marker in the semi-finals.
She wants this win. She wants to finish with this.
There is no such thing as a lap of honour in this woman's book. She wants more and more wins.
She's quick there.
She wants to thank the team that has stood by her.
Oh, you see different, like all the way to the right. She want to have a hard pack. She don't want to go in the mud. Look at that, she's moving quick.
8 seconds faster at the first split for Valentina Höll.
Look at that. I mean, it's amazing to see because we see like determination, skills, aggression, but bike control, impressive. How fast she's able to ride those technical parts. Oh, she didn't even slide there. She was so high over those routes.
Our time in the semis was a 4:49.9.
She's pushing those berms.
What?
She is absolutely flying here. What is the second split going to tell us about the young woman from Innsbruck?
She keeps some speed out of this second wood.
The Austrian really coming good in 2023. 1.6 seconds faster now. She's got a trio of wins already this season. Is this going to be number 4?
She want to wrap up the season with a win, of course. Will you do that?
Yeah.
Of course you will.
Of course you will.
Miriam?
Yeah, of course. She said yesterday she was tired. This is a long season, but I'm sure she still has some in the tank.
See the crowd on the left there. Oh, huge crowd in Mont-Sainte-Anne.
They love their mountain biking here in Quebec.
55.9 kilometers an hour. It's a little bit slower compared to Nina.
But it's all about this section. If she gets through that rock section cleanly, then she's on to smash that time, isn't she?
And she seems so relaxed on the bike.
Here we go. Valentina Höll enters the woods.
Can Valentina don't make any mistakes
Nice and
there?
clean.
Wow, and speed too.
Enough speed to make it through the rocks. The outside.
There's the outside. 1.2.
So quick. She took Miriam's line.
Valentina Höll. What can
Go
you
on,
say
make
about
it to
this
the
woman in
bottom.
2023? She's been absolutely superb. Heading towards win number 4.
1.2 in the green for Valentina. She's going to win the final today. What? 10 seconds!
10.3 seconds faster.
What did she do?
Absolutely
Legend.
unreal. 10.3 seconds faster with just one split to go.
What? She got the rocks!
Insane.
What a tour de force this weekend has been from Valentina Höll.
What a
She heads
win.
down towards the line to seal that overall title with her 4th win of the season. Valentina Höll celebrates with the crowd in Mont-Sainte-Anne. 4 wins in the UCI World Cup for this woman though. Valentina Höll in from Hoffmann, Widmann, Hrastnik and Harnden. Your top 5 in Mont-Sainte-Anne at round 8 of the UCI World Cup downhill season. Valentina Höll then takes the UCI World Cup overall title. 509 points of difference between her and Hoffmann. Kabiru third, Hrastnik fourth, Camille Balanche in fifth.